When Europe was drowning in darkness, its cities trembled beneath the weight of disease and fear. The Black Death had carved scars into stone streets, and the air itself felt heavy with uncertainty. In crowded towns, waste flowed openly through narrow alleys. People dumped refuse from windows, believing that distance alone would keep sickness away. But disease does not respect walls. Doctors believed hot water opened invisible gates in the skin, and through those gates, death could enter. Bathing became a danger. Cleanliness became suspicion. Fear replaced knowledge. Superstition replaced understanding. And survival became a daily gamble. Yet beyond the Atlantic Ocean, far from the maps of European scholars, another world continued quietly. This was not modern America. This was not the New World of explorers. This was Middle Age America, alive, organized, breathing with the rhythm of the land. Here, nature was not something to conquer. It was something to cooperate with. The forests were not obstacles. They were pharmacies, schools, and shelters. Settlements were not packed tightly together. Homes were spaced intentionally, allowing wind to pass between them. Fresh air was not a luxury, it was normal. Water sources were protected carefully. Rivers were kept clean. Waste was moved away from drinking water. Communities understood the connection between purity and survival. They did not call it sanitation. They did not write books about public health. But they practiced it every single day. Bathing was common. Cold rivers in the morning, lakes reflecting the sky, streams running clear over stone. Water was not feared. Water was trusted. Children learned early that water cleansed more than dirt. It restored balance, it renewed strength, it connected body and spirit. Then there was the sweat lodge, a structure built with intention and ritual. Heated stones glowed in the dark interior. Steam rose slowly, filling the chamber. Inside, silence carried meaning. Breath became slow and controlled. Sweat carried toxins from the body. Prayer carried tension from the mind. This was not primitive ritual. It was thermal therapy. It was detoxification. It was discipline. While Europe closed bathhouses in fear of plague, America embraced purification as culture. Health was not separate from spirituality. Food, movement, rest, and ritual were part of one connected system. If the soil became exhausted, communities relocated. If hunting grounds weakened, they adjusted their patterns. They understood sustainability without ever using the word. In Europe, tooth pain inspired terror. The mythical toothworm was blamed. Smoke was forced into mouths. Iron tools caused unbearable agony. But in America, willow bark was chewed. Natural salicylic compounds eased inflammation. Herbs were crushed and applied carefully. Knowledge passed from elders to youth. Pain was not punishment. Pain was information. Illness was not shame. It was imbalance. Healing required harmony between body, spirit, community, and land. There was no factory-made tissue, no plumbing systems carved into stone. Yet solutions existed everywhere. Leaves, moss, corn husks, clean, biodegradable materials. Living spaces were maintained carefully. Smoke from fires reduced insects. Food was rarely stored long enough to rot dangerously. Movement prevented stagnation. Community responsibility strengthened resilience. The sick were cared for collectively. Elders guided decisions with memory and experience. Medicine grew from the soil beneath their feet. Knowledge came from observation, not theory. They studied seasons, migration, plant cycles. Their cities were not marble kingdoms, but organized environments built with awareness. Paths were intentional. Living areas were distinct from waste zones. They did not dominate rivers. They protected them. They did not poison forests. They respected limits. Balance was not philosophy. It was survival. History often glorifies castles and armored knights. It celebrates conquest and expansion. But quiet civilizations rarely make loud headlines. Middle-age America thrived not through conquest, but through adaptation. Not through fear, but through understanding. They did not call themselves advanced. They did not write manifestos of superiority. Yet their systems sustained life effectively. They recognized that nature always wins. So instead of fighting it, they aligned with it. While Europe struggled against invisible enemies, another world endured through awareness. Not perfect, not untouched by hardship, but guided by respect. America did not need to be discovered to possess knowledge. It did not need validation to possess civilization. It only needed to be remembered. Because sometimes true advancement is not louder technology, but deeper balance. And that balance defined middle-age America.